Honestly, guys, I got no more answers for you. I got no more. I cannot figure out how the Toronto Maple Leafs continue to lose to the Boston Bruins. It blows my mind how year in and year out the Toronto Maple Leafs find a way to shoot themselves in the foot, and always the Boston Bruins are there to pounce on the Leafs' mistakes. Every damn time they play the bloody Bruins. Okay, now, the first period of this game was a bit back and forth, Leafs and Bruins both had a power play each. Don't even get me started on the fucking power play. I can't deal with it anymore. I can't. Okay, you even have a 2-minute advantage for about 30 to 40 seconds. You still can't freaking score? Like, I can't get over this, how bad this power play is. With all this firepower, you got 4 guys on this power play making double digits, and they put Morgan Riley back on the power play. Why? Why? Why don't you try Matthew Nyes up there? Why don't you leave OEL up there on the power play? Why? Okay? So the first period, not the best period, of course. Understandable. A little bit of back and forth, like I mentioned. Second period comes along. Way different hockey game in the second period, as we all saw. All right? First couple minutes in. You got to give Austin Matthews a lot of credit here. He's forechecking like crazy. He takes on a couple Bruins guys. He buries it in front of the net. And Matthew Nyes is there for the rebound. 1-0 Maple Leafs a couple minutes in. Great start to the period. Well, you know what? Jake McCabe realizes, oh shit, we're in Boston. I got to do something stupid, because that's what we Maple Leafs do. We do stupid shit in Boston. So Jake McCabe says, what, I'm going to get a penalty. You know what? Fuck it, I'm going to hit this guy. Jake McCabe goes and hits the guy. Boom. 2-minute penalty. Okay, for interference. What does Boston do? Of course, Brad Marchand at the side of the net there takes a couple steps forward and makes a pass to William Nylander's best buddy, David Pastrnak. And of course, Pasternak's going to bury one on the Leafs. Freaking guy's got 20 goals in 29 games against the Maple Leafs. All right? It's ridiculous, man. Every time they play the Bruins, this guy scores a goal all the time. They take stupid penalties. It is the same old song and dance with the Maple Leafs every time they go to Boston. Now, once in a while here and there, they'll play a great game and they'll beat the Bruins. But 9 times out of 10, this is what we get, right? You know what I mean? So the Leafs go and continue. All right, they're playing okay. It's not the worst period they've played. Then after Mitch Marner, what a pass he makes to Morgan Riley. Riley on the one-timer. He beats Swayman. Beautiful fucking goal for the Maple Leafs. They're up 2-1. Then William Nylander says, you know what, Jake McCabe, I'm going to one-up you there, pal. I'm going to get a double minor. Luckily enough, the Leafs PK has been one of the only bright spots this year, and they end up killing that penalty. But then, you know what? It don't matter. Couple minutes later, the Leafs go and have the puck in their own end off a face-off draw. Bobby McMahon gets the puck. He loses it. Boston gets in front of that. Stolarz makes one save, makes another, but can't make the third save on Brazeau. It's a 2-2 hockey game. Once again, the Maple Leafs shooting themselves in the foot off an error that Bobby McMahon made, and the Leafs can't clear the puck out. Once again, the Bruins score it, and Lord and behold, 2-2 game like I just mentioned. It just, it drives me nuts. But it gets even better. It gets even better, okay? Not even a couple minutes later, William Nylander's got the puck in the offensive zone. William Nylander, of course, in Boston, ironically enough, blows the tire, and then Boston comes in on the break, take a slap shot off the boards, comes out to, I think it's John Beecher, one quick backhander, and the Bruin player's there, boom! 3-2 Bruins, just like that. Hey, guys, felt like a bloody Game 7 against the Bruins in Boston. Just felt like every other year in April when we lose to the Bruins. Just feels like another game. I'm so numb to this shit, but it bothers me losing to this team consistently all the time. So now they go into the third period. Not to mention, Nyes had a chance to tie it at the end of the second year, but he doesn't bury it because Swayman robs him. And then after the third period goes, they start the third. Boston probably said to themselves in the change room, hey, boys, let's play a third period like it's the playoffs. We know the Leafs ain't coming back. Well, the Boston Bruins did that for about 18 and a half minutes. Then the Leafs started applying some pressure. And then Mitch Marner again with another great assist. and he finds Austin Matthews wide open in front of the net. He tips it in near the end of the game, and he ties it up for the Leafs with a little less than a minute left in the game. That third period, Boston tried to shut the Leafs down, and they did until the end of that game, until the end of the period there, where Matthews finally buried it. Then we go to overtime, and of course, overtime in Boston against the Maple Leafs, somebody's fucking up. But I didn't think it would be our fucking newly appointed captain. And God almighty, man, I don't know what's been going on with Austin Matthews in the Leafs' own end for the last 2 games. He's been horrendous. All right, especially on this play here. What the fuck is he doing? You know, I know he's tired. He thinks Marner's there who's going to try to get a new stick because his stick is busted up. But you don't go and just throw the puck away blindly like that in overtime, Austin. It's unacceptable. Okay? This hockey team continuously does things that are unacceptable. I can't imagine what Craig Berube's thinking. I cannot imagine. He's probably thinking after 9 games, what the fuck did I get myself into? Like, my God, man. You know, the Leafs were on cloud 9 after the Tampa Bay game. We all were. And then 3 straight despicable, embarrassing losses by them. All of them. It's like they had to remind us, hey, guys, we're the Maple Leafs. Don't forget, eh? We'll put you on a high and bring you right back down in a minute. That's what they do, these boys, right? That's what they do best. Listen, I understand, guys. It's 9 games into the season. I totally understand. Sure, Craig Berube's a new coach. I totally get it. I understand. But the amount of times we keep losing to the Bruins, it doesn't bother you people? It bothers me to the high heavens. I don't know about you guys. I don't know what this Maple Leaf team can do to change their fortunes against the Bruins. But I don't have any answers for you guys. If you guys have an answer for me, put a comment in the comment section, please. Because every single time they play the Bruins, it's like they know, oh, we're going to Boston. It's like the stupidity in their head just cranks up a notch. You know, every time they go to Boston, it's like, what the hell is going on when they enter that damn stadium of TD Garden every time they go to Boston? Stupid shit every time happens when we play the Bruins in Boston. It blows my mind. I'll never understand it. I'm just so tired of losing to the Bruins, man. Tired of it. Between them and the Habs, I don't know who I hate more. I honestly don't. I hated the Habs like no tomorrow for years. In about 7 to 8 years, the Bruins have risen up to number 1, man. I can't stand the Boston Bruins, guys. Can't stand them. And losing like this consistently to them just sickens me. You know, Brad Marchand didn't have a goal yet this year. You know, after Jim Montgomery, as we all saw, ripped him a new one after he made a mistake. I think it was against Utah. What does Marchand do? Oh, the Leafs are coming to town. I'm going to pot one for sure, coach. And of course, he buries the game winner in overtime. It's ironic, isn't it, guys? It's just ironic. The Leafs now have lost 3 in a row. Okay, they have been outscored. From my calculations, they've given up 11, 15 goals in 3 games. 6 to Columbus, 5 to St. Louis, and 4 to the Bruins. Not good enough. The freaking first 6 games, the Leafs had only given up 6 goals. Now look what's going on. It's like the Leafs defense, sir. Oh, guys, we're getting praise. Oh my God, what's this like? I don't know what praise is. We got to shit the bed again, guys. We got to get back to normal. We got to start getting shit on again by the news and the Toronto Sun and all these other idiots. It blows my mind, guys. It really does. Now the Leafs got to go back to the drawing board, and it's like, what do you do? What do you do? I don't know. Somebody's got to talk to Mark Savard. What the hell's going on with the PP, like I mentioned before? It's like, what are we doing here? What the hell is going on, guys? But honestly, guys, I'm done talking about the Maple Leafs for tonight. They just ruined my night, honestly. I thought they were going to win this hockey game the way they were playing in the second period, and they just completely blew it again. And then they tied up late in the third. I thought possibly enough they could win this in overtime. But me being naive, it's in Boston. We all know what happens in Boston, right, guys? That's it. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you for watching this video. As always, click like if you like this video. Subscribe if you guys want to see more content. Go Leafs, go, I guess, right? Always go Leafs, go, even though they drive me nuts all the time, guys. Guys, thank you for watching, as always. And remember, if you do not watch sports, you're on more. Ciao, guys.